Melter, November 14th at the Burlington Bar on Fullerton in Logan Square, Chicago.
Hello, word nerds, and welcome to a very, very special and unique and odd and fun episode of the Dictionary. First of all, I'm remembering that I forgot to put my own little headphone in. Let me do that real quick, so now I can hear myself. Hello, everybody. This, like I said, this is a weird episode, but not because of my guests, even though they are quite fun and weird. No, we're going to be talking about the elements today. But before we do that, I got to introduce these two people that I know through work. We have Jax and Rob, or Rob and Jax, whichever order you prefer, of the band Melter. How are you both doing?
We are great. Thanks
well.
for having us.
Doing well.
Did I catch you mid-record with all of that audio gear back there?
No, that's you're catching me post-work. You're catching
There
me
we go.
Pre-music, perhaps. After we
Oh,
get
maybe
done.
after this.
Yeah.
How would you describe your band Melter? What type of music do you make?
I guess for lack of a better word, dark alternative. It's kind of in the world of industrial and I don't know.
Musical alchemy.
Yeah.
Lots of ways to describe that.
Yeah.
What's the history? Who are you? And in addition to Melter, what do you do? And how did this band get formed? And like, what's your history with all this?
Well, we both have a long history making music, but Jax and I met in 2019, and that's when she got involved with Melter. Melter existed prior to that, but we needed a singer, and she was our singer, so she fit that bill, and we've been working on stuff ever since then. So.
And so the style of Melter was already sort of set in place, and then Jax, when you came on board, were you just like, yes, this feeds my soul, or what did you think of the style when you came in?
Oh yeah, I thought it was up my alley. I was like, oh yes, yes, I could wrap my head around this, absolutely, and add my little touch to it too.
You gotta add your touch.
It changed a little bit when Jax got involved, but it was still very much in the same vein, which is again like why she was interested in getting involved, because it was something that
Because it was
intrigued her.
weird and experimental but still dark. And it gives me a lot of room to do what I do. So
Yeah. Well, so like, what's the who does what? What do you each do, and like, how does that come together to create your music?
So I'm a drummer by trade, and Jax plays all kinds of stuff in addition to vocals. But honestly, a lot of it comes from my brain as a starting point, and I'll come up with just an idea or something. I'll send it to Jax, or I'll send her a whole bunch of ideas and say, do any of these do anything for you? And if she sends me back a vocal idea or something off of one of my ideas, then it's like, okay, now we've got a little nugget of something, you know, and that really starts to shape it, gives it some sort of focus and some sort of direction to go from there. So,
And obviously, I see you said you're a drummer by trade, but I think a bass and a guitar, or maybe a couple of guitars. So, like, how much are you putting on those things that you send to Jax? How many instruments? How fleshed out are they?
So, sometimes Rob will give me like a 30-second snippet of just a drum beat, and I'll take that and I'll be like, I like this, and then I'll obsess over it for hours, days, weeks, until like just one day it clicks, and then I'm pulling lyrics out of from the ether, and there they are. Here, Rob. It's not a matter of if, it's when I do, because it happens. Like, it just I hear something, and then I'm chasing that idea until it solidifies. And then,
so
Rob
in
will
addition,
take it. Yeah.
So in addition to the lyrics, are you then making the melodies too, or
Well,
is
see,
that sort of a combo?
yeah, it's a combo. Like sometimes it'll just be like a phrase that just pops into my head, and then it's like okay, or sometimes it'll just be like a melody line, and I'll just be humming that for days, and then the words just kind of like they kind of flow in.
Yeah.
They find
Yeah.
their way.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes it's just a couple lines, like it might be, oh, I've just got these 4 lines
Yeah.
and maybe these are a verse.
Yeah, and then I'll just repeat that
And-
over and over. We'll just loop all of it. And
Yeah.
then, hey, this sounds like we could do a thing here. And then we start just molding it and shaping it into the final song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
But it
things may
always
be
starts with an
more.
idea.
Yeah, some things may
no
be more
idea.
fleshed out. Obviously, when she got involved, we had fleshed out songs. I had some that were, in various stages.
Yeah.
But now, when we're sort of writing from scratch, that's what it is. It's just sort of like I've got all this modular synth stuff and a bunch of, synth hardware and stuff. And same thing, I might just, mess around with this for an hour and record it and go, here, listen to this
Yeah.
and see if there's anything in there that, interests you,
Yeah, I'll get it'll range, Spencer. It'll be like I said, like a 15, 20, 30-second drum beat, or it'll be like 20 minutes of just drone. And like different noises and synth stuff. And I'll have it playing in the background while I'm doing stuff, and then I'll hear something and I'm like, oh, okay. That's how Moon came about.
Yeah.
And we haven't finished writing that one, but that idea is there, and it came from me just listening to the drone over and over and over and over again. Like,
Yeah, we're both very willing to entertain whatever crazy ideas either one of us has.
Yeah. That's another thing.
I'll send her stuff and just be like, yeah, I don't, just she's not gonna do anything with this, and then all of a sudden she does. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
she threw down the gauntlet. Let's go. Let's see what happens. So.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
one
that's-
thing we
that's the
do
beauty
well
of it.
is we humor each other. And I'll straight out tell Rob, like, hey, this is gonna sound crazy, but what if we try, XYZ? Just please humor me. And we'll give it a try. Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're just like, yeah, maybe not. And we actually had to trash that, like, for Vortices. Remember that weird idea? I came in with this thing, and we tried it, and it didn't work,
Yeah.
and it just kind of got on the back burner. And I feel like it's a different song idea, to be honest with you. But
We're fortunate, like at this point of like, we've got more ideas that are unfinished than I guess.
Then you know what to do with.
Yeah, sort
Yeah.
of. So it's like, sometimes songs take a really long time. So, I can come up with 10 ideas, but to finish 10 songs
yeah.
takes a hell of a lot longer than coming up with those 10 initial ideas.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
so.
especially when I come in, I'm like, hey, well, I'm going to need this, and this so that I can have room to do this idea that I have. All right, go make it, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rob will tinker around with it and
So-
come back with something. I'm like, yeah.
But yeah,
that's
it's a fun process in that way
Yeah.
because it works really well. It works easily. Again, not everything works, but at least, we don't really have any conflicts of like, oh, I really want to do this, and it's like, no, I want to do something completely opposite, or I don't like that at all, or whatever. So we're fortunate in that way.
Yeah. We'll try
Yeah,
it.
tons of stuff to try.
Yeah.
Obviously, you described your band as dark alternative and various other adjectives. I think the people probably want to hear an example. So, and obviously now that I'm doing video and I'm putting this up on YouTube, I would love if there was a visual component as well. So, is there an example of one of your songs that I can put in a clip here? Maybe a music video, possibly also as well. I'll
There
just do a
is.
short clip.
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah,
A song named Damn that we did a video back in May?
we
Yeah.
released it in
So
May.
that's up on YouTube.
Fresh.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Awesome.
that is available.
Well, yeah,
we're-
you'll send me the video / audio file, and I will put a clip of that right in here.
After how to unknown.
Well, thank you for allowing me to put that into just a short little snippet of that song and that music video. So obviously, if you guys are interested in learning more about their music, where can they go to find out more?
So we're at www.meltermusic.com. You can find us on Bandcamp, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
The main social media, basically.
Yeah,
Melter
totally.
Music.
So I'll obviously put all those links in the show notes so people can easily hop right over there if they want some dark alternative music.
There you go.
And maybe some droney stuff, and maybe who knows? But it sounds like the possibilities are unlimited with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so we have a very interesting section of words today. Can you? And this was chosen, I should say, chosen by Jax. So Jax, why did you choose this section to talk about today? I mean, you don't have to go into too much detail because I think things will pop up later, maybe.
Right, of course. Well, I mean, one of the things that I thought was really cool about Melter was the whole idea of like the definition of what Melter is in the band context, right? I mentioned it earlier. What was it? It was musical liquefaction,
alchemy,
musical alchemy through the state of like liquefaction. Just the idea of chemicals and elements being such a central part to the aesthetic, the songwriting direction that I'm going in. Yeah, it's just everything is chemical at the end of the day, right?
And it's
we're
all these
affected.
components.
Yeah,
like almost like elements. Like, hey, it's made of all these different pieces that makes a final thing. So it's made of all these different parts.
Yeah, and like I said, in the lyrics, like I make it a point to include some kind of reference to a chemical reaction or an element of some kind. So yeah, it definitely is something that I consider when I'm approaching a new song.
Yeah, that's really cool. And, I think you may have mentioned a couple elements might pop up in your lyrics specifically, so you can mention those when we get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that you're here because this would have been an incredibly boring episode with me by myself just talking about the elements. I don't know most of these. I sort of studied the periodic table in high school, but I didn't memorize them like some people did. So I have very little to say about these. It would have been a very short episode, but with 3 brains, we can fill it out a little bit more.
For sure.
We are going to start with the synonym information just for the general word element. And then we will literally get into all of the elements. No, not literally. We're not going to break down into elements. We're going to just talk about
this
them.
is going to be
over here.
radioactive up in here.
Yeah.
Now we're really making bombs.
Ooh, there will be many puns, I'm guessing. All right, so
All the dad
starting...
jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Starting with the synonym information for element, we have element, component, constituent, and ingredient mean one of the parts of a compound or complex whole. Element applies to any such part and often connotes irreducible simplicity, as in the basic elements of geometry. Component and constituent may designate any of the substances of the qualities that enter into the makeup of a complex product. And examples of those substances would be elements or compounds. It's funny that they got the word element in there when we're talking about elements.
Right, you're defining the word.
What's an element? Well, it's an element.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Defining it with the word you're trying to define.
Yeah.
So more specifically, the word component stresses its separate entity or distinguishable character, as in the components of a stereo system. You have many, many components behind you to create some sort of fun musical room, which I'm very jealous about.
So it's very apt because all the elements that we use create this complex whole. And really, it's just the two of us, but there's a lot going on. There really is. Like we bring up, and we joke about it. We call our bass amp Stefan. It's another component to our live, presentation. But yeah,
Yeah.
Rob does all of the things. All the components that go into Melter are basically made in this laboratory right here.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of it.
Music lab.
Yeah, no, really. Like,
Yeah.
this is so appropriate.
Let's see. So to finish up our synonym information, we got
Yeah.
constituent stresses its essential and formative character, as in the constituents of a chemical compound, which of course we're going to talk more about those pretty soon. And then the last synonym is the word ingredient, which applies to any of the substances which, when combined, form a particular mixture, as in everybody's favorite, the ingredients of a cocktail. So very specifically, the ingredients come together to create a whole new thing, maybe a cake, which I will go eat. Okay, well, now that we got that out of the way, should we talk literally just about all of the elements?
I say we do.
All right.
Do we go down the list?
Yeah, we are going to go down the list in
All right.
alphabetical order. We got the element name, we got the two-letter symbol, the atomic number, and the atomic weight. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we have a little bit more information. Let's see. The weights are based on the naturally occurring isotope compositions and scaled to, what is this? 12C equals 12? For elements lacking stable isotopes, the mass number of the most stable nucleotide or nuclide is shown in parentheses. And I don't know what any of that means, so I'm just going to read it as is, and then you smart people can figure it out on your own.
Yeah, they can pause the podcast. While we
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
venture forward.
Yeah.
I will mention when they're in parentheses or not.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, this is alphabetical order. This is not in order of the periodic table, which is starting at 1 at the top left and then going down into the hundreds and the bottom right area. So no, we got to do things alphabetically here on this podcast.
Awesome.
All right. The first one is actinium. The symbol is AC, and the atomic number is 89, and the weight is 227 in parentheses. Have you ever heard of actinium?
Nope.
Nope.
This is the first time, and this is why I'm glad that we're doing this.
Jax, are you taking notes there?
Oh, I'm so Googling it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you find anything interesting, feel free to let us know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I have
is,
never also. I mean, I probably heard of actinium in high school, but I don't know what it is. It's 89. Whoever talks about the 80s in the periodic table? But
It was
this
a good
next
year,
one,
but,
The
you know.
80s.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The 80s.
But this next one, I think we might have a little bit more familiarity with, which is now we Americans like to say aluminum, but other people in the world like to say aluminium. How do you
Aluminium.
guys like to say it?
Aluminio.
Neither.
Spanish.
Aluminum. If you can't pronounce it.
Yeah, aluminum.
It's always fun to add syllables to words. The symbol is Al. The atomic number is 13, and the weight is 26.98154.
Yeah, aluminum.
Almost
That stuff is
27.
expensive. I used to be in purchasing for a flexible packaging extruder company. They used to make packages for like medical supplies and stuff. One of the things that I had to do was order raw aluminum, like in rolls. Sorry, random. I was just like, wow, aluminum.
Hey,
I don't
that's
really
what we're
think
here
about
for.
aluminum.
Any personal story with one of these is totally fine.
It's one
So
of
it's
those things that we
different than
use.
aluminum foil?
Well, it was like pressed a certain way, and like, yeah, it was weird.
Different thicknesses, probably.
Yes, different like gauge, right? It was
Yeah.
measured out in gauge. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird. But you were
Aluminum, I've
talking
heard, is
about
one of
futures.
those. It's one of those things that is like the best thing to recycle. Like you get the most bang for your buck when you recycle aluminum cans, I've heard. So make sure you recycle all that stuff.
Yeah, I used to do that. Used to gather up cans and take them over to the local.
Oh, were you one of the
recycler.
people going through the garbages with your big old
not
bags?
going through the garbage. No, but if I see it, I would pick it up and be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
better in my stash than in the, in the street
Right.
or whatever.
And then in certain states, you take them to the grocery store and you get like 5 cents per bottle or per
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I think like Michigan. Yeah.
Michigan, Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did it in Iowa for
I
sure.
did that the one time I went camping up in the UP. I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'm taking all the ones that are from Michigan.
And the only downside to that is you had to pay that 5 cents when you bought the thing
Well,
originally.
yeah, but you're getting it back at least.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
well, they used to do a thing. I don't know if they did it here in the United States, but in Mexico, like before aluminum, and this was like a lot more efficient, good for the environment. Basically, you would get like a 24 case of bottled beverages, right? So like the Coca-Cola company would come around,
The glass.
With the glass, and then you would take those and then trade the old ones to get new ones. So it was always a constant like trade-off of the.
There's a lot less waste. I think
lot
America
less
did it
waste
like
indeed.
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think we got rid of that when we were like, no, we want to waste more.
But they do
Let's
it with
just throw these
plastic,
out.
too.
In the 70s,
Yeah.
there was
Yeah,
a,
they
there
do
was
it in
a
plastic, too.
bottle shop that did that
Yeah.
like would take all the bottles back.
Yeah,
And
I
then
just
you
don't
get new
understand why
ones or
that's not a
whatever.
thing. Oh no, I do understand. Let me put my aluminum hat on. Let me put that on real quick. Yeah, it's all about money, okay? The recycling
Yep.
is it's not set up to, to help. It's set up for making money, for getting dollars. The more plastic we use, I'm getting off the soapbox now.
I'm right there with you, Jax. I am.
Because this will turn into like a 3-hour podcast.
But the next one might be sort of related politically. It's the word Americium, which sure looks like the word America in a lot of ways. Americium, the symbol is AM, the number is 95, and the weight is 243, which is in parentheses.
Okay. I don't know
I feel like
anything
I've heard of it, but I don't
Yeah.
know who's using Americium.
Right?
Yeah.
Who
yeah,
is
right?
it
What's
for?
it used for?
Oh, it's produced by uranium or plutonium being bombarded with neutrons in nuclear reactors.
It's radioactive.
I knew that.
Radioactive.
No. We're going to say that word aloud. You can't do that every time.
Oh, I'm gonna have all kinds of songs. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing for Americium.
Yeah.
Moving
no,
on.
Me neither.
All right, the next one, I think this would be pronounced antimony, Antimony. I feel like I've heard of it. The symbol is not at all what you would think. It's SB. SB. The number is 51, and the weight is 121.760. Antimony. I didn't even know.
SB.
Yeah.
According to Wikipedia, it comes from Latin for
I figured.
stibium. I don't.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think they
wonder
could
if
have
there's-
redone that SB, though. That, like, come on. There's still enough A combinations you could pick from.
Yeah, none of these start with AN, so could we have used AN as the symbol?
Right.
Maybe we're going to see that later.
don't
Yeah,
know.
because there are other ones that like don't make sense, but it's like, oh, it's Latin, of course. That's why it's weird.
Okay, see, this is what's so crazy to me about elements. This one supposedly was used in cosmetics back in the day, but it's also used for flame retardants. It's used for solders, for bullets, for bearings, like lead acid batteries. What?
Look.
They were also using this as for cosmetics.
Because you want your makeup to be flame retardant.
Of course. Of course. Why didn't I even? Yeah.
SPF 4000. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh God.
if you had flame retardant makeup, that would be pretty great, actually.
Yeah, I guess. Lighting a cigarette or something. Psh, I don't go up in flames.
Yeah.
I keep my eyebrows.
It looked like nothing happened.
This is crazy.
All right, Jax is now going to go do a whole research paper on antimony.
Oh, I'm just going to write a song about it.
There you go. That could be like your next 5 albums are just all of the elements, one song per element.
Well, I already have one coming up. 2.
Is it this one? Is it
No.
argon?
No.
That's a good
The
one, though.
symbol.
No.
It sounds cool too.
But
The
that's
symbol
also
is
the name of
AR. Go
It's
ahead.
also the name of a factory of a laboratory out here in Illinois
Is
where
it-
they used to do the what was it for the Manhattan Project when they were
Oh,
doing the research.
See, this was my chance because there's a synth named Argon, and I could have
That
just,
too?
killed it, but no.
Argon?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't
Yes.
realize it was an element too.
I mean,
know it was
I'm
a
pretty sure
gas,
that's where they got their name from.
Well, that makes
oh.
sense.
The Argonne National Laboratory is spelled a little bit differently, but it looks like it's maybe the French spelling, so it probably is based on this element. Interesting.
It's a noble gas. Aw, so
Very
it's
noble.
humble.
So noble.
It's humble and kind.
It's not humble, it's noble.
The symbol name is AR, or the symbol, it's AR. The number is 18, and the weight is 39.948 for argon. I don't know
comes from
anything
a
else
Greek
about
word.
argon.
It's,
It
it's
comes
a
from
very
a-
good combination.
It comes
of
from a
stats.
Greek word meaning lazy or inactive.
Huh.
That's fun,
Interesting.
right?
There must be some reason for that. The next one.
yeah,
You know
no
what?
idea.
I forgot to do
Oh.
something. So normally in my episodes, when I'm done with one word and I'm about to go to the next word, I do a sound effect with my mouth, like a bloop or some other weird, stupid sound. So when I have a guest on, I want you guys to come up. Like, what's a fun sound effect that we could make when
talking
we
to the
move on
right
to the next
people.
word?
But unprepared. But okay.
Oh, that's the fun of this. It's all I'm forcing you into something that you're not prepared for.
Where's the death whistle when we need it? God. And I usually carry my little harmonica, but I have the different jacket today.
Now, the problem is I'm talking to somebody who's got a whole bunch of audio equipment. Now, it can be simple, but no, he wants to
we're-
complicate it with
No,
a-
we're going simple.
Complex compound.
They're simple enough.
there's buttons being switched. Okay.
All right. So
Do
do
you,
you need a sound now?
Yes, I do. What, is that a tape measure?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I don't have one handy. I know there's one not far from me, but I'm not going to go up and get it.
We don't want to reuse that sound. It's
Oh,
done.
we gotta do different.
Well, I do the same sound over and over again in the
Oh,
whole
okay.
episode.
Well,
But,
but we're sound people, so we
I
have
was
to at
gonna
least
say,
come up.
don't box us in. Don't
All
put
right.
us in a corner,
No.
Spencer.
no, let's have fun. Let's break it up every time. So when I'm ready for a sound effect, I'll just say sound effect,
Okay.
and then you guys will make
All
one.
right.
All right.
All right. So since the sound was made, we are going to move on to the next word, which is arsenic. AS 33 74.92160. Wait, did I read that right? 74.92160. That's a lot of damn numbers. Arsenic. What are we using arsenic for?
To kill children. Hold on, let me explain.
Yes, please do.
Good luck.
Explain your way out of that one.
Sorry, let me explain. There is an was because she passed away now. There was a writer of fiction named V.C. Andrews, and she did a very popular series. First book was Flowers in the Attic, and it was adapted into a movie. And I remember as a child I saw this movie. I also read the book, but like one of the scenes that always stands out to me is the scene where it's discovered, and I'm spoiler for anybody who's who hasn't seen Flowers in the Attic. I'm
Skip
about
ahead
to
15
spoil
seconds.
it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, basically the mom was this evil woman, and she locked her kids up in an attic with the intent of like never letting them see the light of day again. And this woman was poisoning her children with little powdered sugar cookies with arsenic. So apparently arsenic tastes like sugar. I don't know. I've never tasted arsenic, but apparently it like.
My guess is it probably doesn't.
I don't know. I dare you to. I'm kidding.
You might not have a band after that.
Oh yeah, no. Let's not do that.
Okay, according to this, arsenic has no smell, no taste, and no color.
Okay, so it was easily disguised in with the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
And it's just like. Psh, 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 psh. And the
Okay,
kid,
I gotta
died.
give it. I have to
one
give a
kid
legal
died.
disclaimer. Please don't do this at home. Don't put arsenic in anything, please and
No.
thank you.
No,
I would be very sad.
no, we don't want to have people on true crime podcasts.
No. Then I get blamed for that. My wife Sharon and her friend Mindy also loved the Flowers in the Attic book and that old movie, and then they redid it like within the last 5 years or so, and
Wait,
so they
wh-
were, oh yeah, they were
What?
like TV movies on Lifetime or something like that.
Oh well, that's why
I think they
haven't
did,
owned
like,
television in like 15 years.
Yeah, you could probably still find them, but they were definitely into that. These new ones.
Wow.
Yeah, because
you should check 'em
movies,
out.
movies about killing children never get old.
No, got to redo them every 20, 30 years. New ways to kill children, new children.
No, just new old ways.
Yeah. Okay, sound effect
This
time.
took a turn. I'm sorry.
There we go. The next
What
word.
even was that?
It was supposed to be this, but
The next word is, now I'm not sure how to say it. Is it astatine or astatine? It might be astatine.
yeah, my guess is astatine.
The symbol is AT, the number is 85, and the weight is 210 in parentheses, or as the British like to say, brackets.
Brackets.
Yeah.
But brackets is what
Then what
we
do you
have
call
in our
brackets?
names. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they have brackets too.
I
They
know.
have
I
parentheses and
find it
brackets.
shocking. It's very
Melter
strange
is
to me.
spelled with brackets.
That's
So
true.
what are we, English?
We're not English. We could
Oh,
be
we're British.
British.
I'm going
British
to lose all of
idiots.
my 2 British listeners.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah,
We didn't
have
mean
you
to
ever heard
offend.
of astatine?
No.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Maybe.
What about
No.
this next one? Sound effect. All right, I'm going to accept Jax's, and then Rob, you hold that one for the next one.
Okay.
You only get one at a time.
Oh, okay.
But we're
Sorry.
a duo.
All right.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
do
you
the
can
next
alternate.
one.
You can
Yeah,
alternate.
we'll alternate. But we have to coordinate that alternation.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Rob's turn is next. The next word is barium. The symbol
one.
is BA. The number is 56, and the weight is 137.33. Now, I've heard of this one, but I don't really know anything about it. Do you?
Well, Rob said it's a good one. Why do you say that, Rob? It's like, oh, that's a good one.
Because I've heard of
humble
it, I
gas?
guess.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so it's used in X-rays?
Is it a gas?
I think I actually got an X-ray done of my throat not that long ago, and I believe, if I remember correctly, that because they do one of those like live X-rays, I think I had to swallow like something with barium in it. It sort of sounds familiar. I could be totally wrong, but it sounds right.
Says it's a metal.
It had arsenic.
Not arsenic. A soft silvery metal that rapidly tarnishes in air and reacts with water. Now, I could be remembering it wrong, but something.
Yeah, it could be something.
They use
that
it for something.
Sounds
Let's
like
see,
that.
applications. Huh. Bearing alloys?
Lots
I don't
of,
see
yeah.
anything about gas. But I guess it's used for X-ray imaging of the digestive system. Oh, maybe that's why
Oh,
they
wait, is
had
it-
you swallow so that they could
Yeah.
see it in the X.
Yeah, I had to swallow this stuff, but it was like Pop Rocks. And they were like,
Okay.
swallow it and don't burp until you're like in the thing. And then it like, I think because it like expands you and then like the gases come up. I don't know. I don't remember the details, but yeah, it was literally like swallowing Pop Rocks.
Wow,
It was fun.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I've never had barium pop rocks.
See?
Maybe
Get X-ray.
someday.
Live a little. Get X-ray.
I know, right?
Sound effect time. Nice. What was that?
Velcro.
Velcro?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't think that's one of the elements. We'll find out.
not.
It should be
It should be.
that and duct tape, right?
Yeah, exactly. Make a new elements list. Okay, the next word is berkelium. Berkelium. The symbol is BK. The number is 97. The weight is 247 in parentheses. Berkelium.
BK, have it your way.
There you go. Yeah. It's
That's
in
it. I don't-
everything Burger King makes.
Berkelium. Legally required.
Is it sound effect time?
Yes. I don't want to know what that one was. Was that like your water bottle or something? There we
Yeah,
go.
bubbling liquid. Yes.
Bubbles.
Also, Duncan. I'm just trying to get the sponsorships here.
Yeah. Good luck. Hey, if you get it, pass it on to me. Okay, the next word is beryllium.
Beryllium.
The symbol is BE, the number is 4, and the weight is 9.012182. Beryllium.
I feel like that
you-
one.
Jax is feverishly looking it up.
Because I remember something specific about beryllium.
Beryllium is a really good element.
It is.
It's number 4.
I remember-
Why?
It's in the top 10.
I think
Why
in
is
like
it
8th
good?
grade or something, my friend had some project, like a science project, and I think each one of them was given like a different element, and his was I guess beryllium, but beryl, just BERYL is part of that. That's the form of the word. And I don't know, he did a whole like art project about beryl, and like he put in like crate and barrel or crate and beryllium. I don't know. Yeah.
I like that.
But see,
Jax, what are you
remember
learning?
more about your
Well,
schooling than you thought.
That's all I know.
Okay.
It's used in fluorescent light.
Look, it has a very high melting point.
Oh, it's a melter. It's a melter.
I'm sure you could get that in a lyric somehow.
Yeah.
Right? Well, it's dangerous.
Like melting.
Like most chemicals.
Don't eat the fluorescent lights.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, sound effect. Ooh, is that one of those little egg shakers or something?
No, it's just a little can of screws. But
A can of screws, even better.
yeah. But they're
okay, the
synth
next-
screws. So they're
Specifically.
very specific. Yes.
Specifically synth screws.
Yes.
The next word is, it's bismuth or bismuth. BISMUTH. The symbol is BI. The number is 83, and the weight is 208.98040. Bismuth.
Bismuth is lovely, actually. It's
Is
colorful.
Isn't that in like Pepto-Bismol?
I believe it. I think
Is it
it
pink?
is actually. Well, it's colorful, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen the like the crystals of it or
Oh,
something, right?
yeah.
And is it shiny and colorful? Yeah.
Yeah, like rainbow iridescent type of. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
I learned about bismuth from. I'm almost embarrassed to admit this. Steven Universe. They talk about like all the different crystals and the elements and yeah. Yeah, bismuth is one of the characters. Literally, like she
Oh.
is made of bismuth.
Bismuth subsalicylate is the main ingredient in Pepto-Bismol, hence the name.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Do you guys have to drink Pepto-Bismol regularly? Is that a
No.
thing in your life?
I have a stomach of steel.
No.
Nice.
I've eaten
Tom's.
I've eaten street tacos in Mexico and drank the water. I have a stomach of steel.
You're good. You're good.
I'm good.
Sound effect time. I think is
Oh.
it Jax's turn?
Oh, it is me.
That looked like a sharp blade.
It was. It is.
That's part of the fun. Maybe just do it out of camera, and then we have to guess what it is.
Oh.
But not literally. The next word is borium. BOHRIUM. The symbol is BH. The number is 107, and the weight is 264 in parentheses. Borium. I've definitely heard of this one, but yeah, I'm not really sure about anything.
It's a metal.
I just know it's boring.
It's boring.
I mean, yeah, that's the
Just kidding.
Borium.
that's the thing.
Borinum.
Oh, it's an additive in fiberglass. Interesting.
Ooh, and it does say it's synthetic. So I think that's the thing, is that like above a certain number, above the certain atomic number, these are not naturally occurring elements. They've been
Okay.
created in a lab, and I think some of them like don't last for very long, but technically they existed for a little bit. So that's one of them, I guess.
Interesting.
Otherwise,
Yeah, because the periodic table, if I recall correctly, it's divided out by the groups, right?
Yeah.
Like your gases and your
Yeah. Metals.
the
like
noble
certain
gases,
numbers.
the humble gases.
yeah, the humble gases, the noble gases.
Do they have humble gases?
No,
Oh,
no, I said that. I was trying to be funny,
yeah, it was fun.
and we came back to it.
Jax, it was hilarious. And what else is hilarious is a new sound effect.
I thought it was funny.
Ooh. We're getting some actual musical instruments here, not just
Yeah.
blades and screws. Although you should make a whole song with blades and screws and stuff.
We kind of do in a way.
I like
Yeah.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
good
The
job.
next word is boron. B-O-R-O-N. The symbol is just the letter B. The number is 5. And the weight is 10.81.
Boron. Just
Boron.
B.
gas, I think.
Just B.
I don't
Boron
know
is
what it
a
is.
metal.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm
Here
sorry.
inside, I like metal art.
I guess if it's heated enough, maybe it'll turn into a gas.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
That sounds.
Boron. I
Dangerous.
wish I studied the periodic table.
Borax. Oh, I did back in
Well, you
the
are
day. Oh, wow. And that's part of like why I like doing stuff like this. I don't remember half of this stuff. I should have paid better attention, but it's nice to always be in a constant state of learning. Because if you're not learning, you're not growing.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing this, because I'm learning stuff that I will promptly forget immediately afterwards. But at least like I'm getting something. You know, I'll keep 1% of it, which is better than nothing.
Stirs up the juices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
I wish
brain
we-
is already juice.
So juicy.
Is
So
it
juicy.
Just as loose, just as loose. What movie was that?
The
The
juice
one with
is
the
loose.
arm.
Well, the juice was a.
Requiem
like
for a
apple.
Dream. Do you remember the game
Oh.
show host?
Yes.
A little bit,
Something
yeah.
about
It's been a
juice is
long
loose,
time.
Juice is loose, and everybody was like, all like, it was like a cult type of thing.
Yeah.
They were out there. Yeah.
That's actually one of those movies that I've been meaning to rewatch for a long time, so I got to do it.
Yeah, I remember it leaving quite an impression.
Yeah,
Yes.
that movie will leave an impression
just
for
like-
sure.
And a depression, perhaps.
Oh yeah, depression. Yeah, it's kind of a depressing movie. Sure.
It's heavy.
Yeah,
That's one of Sharon's favorite movies, actually.
it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sound effect time.
Cappy's got juice.
Yeah.
I think it was Cappy's got juice or Tappy. Oh,
Nice, short and sweet. It was like a glasses box.
Yes.
Yeah.
it was the
The
closest
next
thing.
word is bromine.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that joke. The symbol is BR. The number is 35, and the weight is 79.904. Bromine.
I don't know anything about bromine.
Yeah, me neither. Rob, you?
No. Bro.
Bro.
Nah, bro.
No, bro. Nah.
All right, that means Rob needs to make a sound effect. So as soon as he's done, does that mean Jax is now starting to look around for something that she can make a sound effect with?
Yeah.
Is that the way this goes?
The game is on.
Yeah. He's got a one up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while you're looking around, I will say the next one. We're in the C's now. The next word
Ooh.
is cadmium. The symbol
Cadmium.
is CD. Now, it's not Cadbury. Don't get excited. It's not
No.
Cadbury eggs. It's cadmium. CD, the number is 48, and the weight is 112.41. cadmium.
I love me some cadmium. If it wasn't for cadmium, I wouldn't have been able to paint a lot of things.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, and I know that it's like, I think it's banned now from paint pigments, if I'm not mistaken, but a lot of the old paints that I had were like literally in the name would say cadmium yellow, cadmium orange. It was used in pigments for sure.
I believe it. Yeah, I mean, geez, they used to put lead.
I don't think they do it anymore. But I still have some paint that has cadmium in it. I'm not gonna throw it away. It's still perfectly good paint.
Yeah, just maybe put a mask on if you use it. I don't know.
Oh,
And glasses
shit.
or gloves. See, all I was gonna say was you cadmium at
Please, you cadmium at
Wow, that's
that's.
I like it. It's a bit of a stretch,
Yeah.
but I like it.
hello. I can go there,
I think cadmium is also
Yeah.
one of the.
and you can come with me.
Yeah. I think it's also one of the poisons that is put into tobacco. Cigarettes.
One of the many poisons.
So yeah, no need for the mask. Like, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, just gonna inhale it right
At
in
this
there.
point,
Let's see. I think it's a time for a sound effect.
I thought it was you.
No, I did the last one.
Some nice beat poet snaps. Okay, we all better know this one. It's calcium. The symbol is Ca. The number is 20. The weight is 40.078. Calcium. Are you getting enough calcium?
I am now.
I am dairy intolerant, but I still,
Dairy intolerant.
but dairy intolerant. But I still,
You can still get
still
calcium in
eat
your
it,
food.
Yes.
I guess. I mean, I still get it because sour cream. Oh,
What you do is you take your sandwich and you rub it against a cow, and then you eat it, and then you get more calcium that way.
I mean, yeah. I drink the moo juice. It's good.
I'm gonna look up though. So you don't just need the milk with the calcium. What else has it? Winter squash, edamame, sardines, salmon, almonds. All these have calcium. So if you feel like you're not getting enough, just look up this list.
More
of
almonds.
stuff.
That's what I should do. Should do some almonds.
Yeah. Gotta get your there's leafy greens. That's the other big one. Collard, mustard, turnip, kale, bok choy, spinach. Yeah.
There you go.
Good sources of calcium. All right, sound effect. Ooh. I love those balls.
Here.
There we go.
Nice. Rob, do those calm you?
I don't know. I don't really use them that much.
They're just pretty.
They're pretty, and I do like the sound though. I guess that's
Yeah.
probably part of it. Is the sound is soothing, but yeah.
Isn't the point that you're supposed to like spin them around but not have them touch?
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
feel like that's what I've
Supposed to
heard.
touch?
Yeah. It's like
Oh, that's no fun. See,
hand exercises, right? Yeah.
I like the fact that they touch because then that's what part
You
like,
gotta do it like how David Bowie did it in Labyrinth, where where he's like all like
that was Michael Morpheus, I think. Wasn't that his name?
Motion was his
There you
last
go.
name.
Michael Motion or something. That wasn't Bowie. That was somebody else's hand.
Oh, really?
It's called video editing.
Yeah, he of course he had a double for
Yeah, Bowie can't
Yes.
do that.
David
double
Bowie
for-
definitely didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, okay,
Michael
Rob.
Motion
Now,
or something like that, but yeah.
I want you to practice to do that. Have it without them touching. But if you like them touching, then you can let your balls touch. I don't mind.
You said
Okay.
it, not me.
I know I did. Okay, so since we did the sound effect, the balls, we got the next word, which is Californium. The symbol is CF. The number is 98, and the weight is 251 in parentheses. What's the history? Do you think this was made in California?
That's a song that
Yeah.
Tupac wrote about. That's
Calif-
That's the Tupac song. I'm just kidding.
Didn't
kidding.
the Red Hot Chili Peppers write a song called Californium?
California.
Yeah,
Dream of
California. Mom.
No, it's Californication.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I mean, obviously, it has to come from California.
Is
right?
it from California?
But
Psh, why not? Yeah, let's say it is.
say it is.
Californium. I think that we should have all of the states have their own element.
that's the thing is like if it's Californium, is it only exist in California? Because then you can't say it's California.
That would be weird.
You know, like if you can find it all over the place, then we named it first, or
It was made in Berkeley.
Okay.
It's man-made. Okay.
So it's a
Yeah.
synthetic. Of course,
Yeah.
it's from California. It's synthetic.
How dare you?
Oh,
Ooh,
Rob, you're
burn.
from California.
I'm from California.
Are you real?
Yeah, the discoverers named the new element after the university and the state. All right.
State.
I got nothing else. Berkeley is a lovely place. I've eaten some vegan food there. Sound effect time.
Oh. Could you even
That was
hear
a little.
that?
Yeah, a little bit. That was a little ASMR. Do it louder for us. Thank you for that. Wonderful. All right, that leads us right into the word carbon. The symbol is C. The number is 6. The weight is 12.011. We are all carbon-based life forms. So many things because there's six of them, or was six what is it, six something, lots of things can bind to it. This is a very, very important element, at least here on Earth. What do you know about carbon?
There's a synth named Carbon too.
What?
The same company that named theirs Argon has one called
Oh,
Carbon.
of course. Oh, I see what they're
course.
doing there. They got a theme
Yeah.
going on.
Yes, they do.
I like that.
All right, let's
Well,
keep count of
carbon.
how many synths are going to be named in this
Right?
episode.
There might be more.
There might be.
I know, right? Well, I mean, carbon, isn't that like in a lot of things?
Yeah,
Don't we
it's like
breathe it out.
one of the most
We breathe
close.
it
Carbon dioxide.
out.
But yeah, it's like one of the. I mean, the carbon is in there, right? That's part of it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the most like abundant elements in the universe, I think.
Yeah.
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 And it's
in
why we're destroying the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just delete all the carbon. Okay.
Delete
Anything else
forever.
about this, or should we move on to the next one?
It's a great element.
It's
It
it's
is.
awesome.
Let's just give it up for
10
Carbon.
out of 10 would do it again.
Carbon. That means I think it's Rob's turn for a sound effect. Slap.
Oh wait,
let's
no,
see the-
I want that for the next sound effect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't throw it away. The next word is cerium. Cerium. The symbol is CE. The number is 58. And the weight is 140.116. Cerium.
Serious.
I don't know nothing
Sounds
about
pretty
this.
serious.
Yeah.
Can't be cerium.
Oh, Rob.
Yes, I can. Yes, I carbon. That was not
No.
right.
Carboninium?
Carbonidium.
Oh, I see what you did. You went back to the last one. Carbon.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, sound effect. There. Oh, it's a calculator.
Yeah.
Jack's just playing the calculator. That's the next instrument that she's gonna learn.
Next sample we gotta record. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob, that's
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
genius. Yeah.
The next element is cesium. The symbol is CS. The number is 55. The weight is 132.90545. Cesium.
Cesium you later. No, I couldn't. I delivered it
What do you
bad.
mean you couldn't? You did.
You did.
Delivered it terribly. I'll see my way out. Thank you.
All right, while you go, Rob will make a sound effect.
I would like a cesium salad, please.
We're getting a little bit of a
Snippity
taste of what's at Rob's desk.
Yeah.
Pretty
What do I
much.
have in this room?
It's like,
Yeah. Okay. The next word is chlorine. The symbol is Cl. The number is 17. And the weight is 35.453. Chlorine.
Yeah,
We
see?
all are, going in the public pools. They need to put a lot of chlorine in there to make sure it kills all the gross stuff. And then your eyes
Yeah.
get all burny from the chlorine. Your hair smells like chlorine.
yeah. Or it turns green in some situations.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
I had
You're
that.
blonde.
Yeah.
You got to
See, yeah.
you got to if you have your own pool at home, you got to do the chemical tests to make sure there's not too much of anything, and then you got to chlorinate it. You got a pool?
Oh, I used to in California.
You
used
as
to
a
in
kid.
California.
Yeah. Had to do all the
All that stuff,
testing,
yeah.
Yeah.
Put the drops in there and it changes colors and it tells you.
Right. And then
Yeah.
you got to put those chlorine tablets if there's not enough of it or something. Yeah. I didn't have a pool, but I knew people who did.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Not a fan of the way it dries out your skin. And, oh.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I did not like about swimming. I love to swim, but I hated the chlorine. Just that.
One of those necessary evils, I guess.
Yeah, I mean.
Jax,
Spit out
please make a
some
sound effect.
chlorine. What's run over me? This feeling is chemical. Feeling is chemical.
What is that? Oh, is that a flashlight?
Yeah.
I was like, that's definitely a button of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay. The next word is chromium. Symbol is Cr. The number is 24. The weight is 51.996. Chromium.
All this
you-
chromiumism in politics is just not great for everything that's happening in the world. Cronyism? Oh, forget it. I failed again. Oh,
She tried.
Yeah.
Kick me off.
You might have something in there that is like chrome. I assume that's related, right? Like
Yeah.
those
Oh.
shiny metal on the guitars or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tuning knobs, maybe.
Yeah.
Is this chrome?
It's chrome.
Chrome-ish?
Finish, but I don't think it's chrome.
It's chrome-ish.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think
chrome,
half of
though? Is that where chrome comes from?
I would
there's
assume
like
so.
there's like chrome plated, so there is like
Oh.
official.
Yeah.
Chrome, which
It probably comes from chromium.
yeah, I'm sure it does.
Sound effect, please.
Just a piece of whatever this is. Foam
What-
board.
Foam. Yeah.
What's this? I feel like that is. Does that make a sound?
That's cassette tape.
Oh.
This episode definitely has the most sound effects in one episode. Let's see. Where are we?
We just totally like made it all like.
The next one, I'm trying to make it more fun for you guys. The next word is cobalt. The symbol is CO. The number is 27. The weight is 58.93320. I think, is cobalt blue?
It is. And that's
Yes.
another.
Synth.
No, I was gonna say in painting, it's used.
Yeah,
in
cobalt blue is a
The
color.
pigment. Yeah. Again, pigment.
And yes,
And
the
synth.
cobalt synth happens to be blue.
Of
And all
course.
three of those synths are made
Are
by
from
the same
people.
company.
What's the company? I feel like we need to be sponsored.
Modal Electronics.
Okay.
English
Interesting.
company. I
They,
think.
they definitely have a theme going.
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah, I just typed in argon and cobalt, and there's a video. Modal Electronics, argon 8 versus cobalt 8.
Okay.
Yeah, they like their elements.
Yeah.
I think my first memory of the word cobalt. Were you guys familiar with this thing called a talk and play in the 80s? Jax, I think we're pretty close in age.
Talk and play.
It was this machine that it was a kid. There were like kids' books, and then you'd put in a cassette, and then you could it was sort of like a choose your own adventure or like a game that choose this color, and then you'd have to hit the button on the thing, and then it would play. It was using like
closest
a
thing I could
cassette
think of
4-track.
is like the learning window, which was like a
no.
little computer type of thing where you would put in like a cartridge.
Yeah, but that's not even the point. There was just one of these that I had that was because there were just various books, and one of them mentioned like cobalt, and that's like my very first memory of the word cobalt. That's all I got.
Yeah, no.
You got that though.
I mean, yeah, cobalt.
Yeah.
I don't have a memory of my first use of cobalt.
My first
use
element.
of my first element. Yeah, no, I used it in art class.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
Paint, cobalt blue. It's a good blue.
Yeah, I like that color.
It's a very good blue.
That's got to be packing tape or something.
I know you know that sound. There's another sound.
I know.
Packing tape falling on the
all
floor.
too well. Okay, the next word is.
Rescue it.
Now, I think you would pronounce it Copernicium. It's from the word or the name Copernicus.
Copernicus. Okay.
Copernicium. The symbol is Cn. The number is 112, and the weight is 285 in parentheses.
Wait.
Copernicium.
So Copernicus was a
Yeah.
Polish astronomer.
Polish?
I believe
I don't know
so.
if he was Polish.
Oh,
I
good on you.
believe Copernicus was Polish. Yeah, Copernicus Center over by our Taco Bell.
There you
That's
go.
yeah.
He is
By
from
our
Poland,
Taco
yeah.
Bell.
Right. But what did he do specifically? He wasn't he an astronomer or
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who said that the sun is in the center of our area opposed to the earth.
Ah, okay. He was one of the guys who got it wrong.
No.
he got it
well,
right.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
the sun
so
at the
before
center.
him, they said that the Earth was in the center of our
Oh,
solar
yeah,
system,
yeah.
but he
Yeah,
said no,
okay.
it's the sun, because
Sorry,
then
I
everything
misheard
then
you.
fit into place after that. So he did some. Now,
He
granted,
did-
he
he
probably
did get it
wasn't
right.
right about a lot of things, but he
Yeah.
was right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
and
do
yes, he
I
was
know about
Polish.
Copernicus. I don't even know.
Well, isn't it
Like,
Copernicus? I mean, I know that name, right?
yeah, but where would I
But
even have
isn't
learned
that
that?
isn't he like Roman or Greek or something like that?
No. He was
No, he is Polish. I just looked it up. Yeah. Copernicus. I was going to look up this element
element.
named after him. I don't know why. Yeah.
Copernicium.
Copernicus is also mentioned in a "They Might Be Giants" song.
Oh, see, I like that we keep referencing songs.
That's its claim to
yeah.
fame. Well, they might
Right.
be giants quoted it.
Well, I mean, like earlier when we did Chlorine, I was literally singing the song Chlorine by 21 Pilots. And then, yeah, like, okay, and then what's the They Might Be Giants song?
Yeah, they just say, "Tell them Albert Einstein and Copernicus were wrong." That was just the line.
I love it.
But yes, it was definitely named after him.
But why?
Well, it says they proposed Copernicium with the element symbol CP after Nicolaus Copernicus to honor an outstanding scientist who changed our view of the world.
Okay.
That is a quote.
That's quite honorable. Right, Rob.
Okay, I need a sound effect.
Ooh.
Sounds like
starting
he's trying to make a fire. Yeah.
Wait. Are you trying to fight? Don't do that in here, sir.
Scissors on a brick.
Scissors on a
I
brick.
love it.
For some reason,
You know I'm looking
Rob
around.
has a part of a brick.
Do you want the story?
Sure.
I want the story for sure.
FM Einheit. It used to be a member of the band, the German industrial band called Einstürzen der Neubauten. And he would play bricks and break bricks. So I went and saw him here in Chicago like a couple decades ago. And he had a huge giant piece of sheet metal and he put a bunch of bricks on it and he scrapes the bricks and whatever. And this is part of his performance. And then he broke them with a hammer. So then at the end,
Okay.
you got all these bricks, so people went up there and took pieces of bricks. And then one person walked off with the 4x8 sheet of metal that he was using,
Oh my God.
which is pretty damn cool.
Yeah. So that is
You were not that
a
one.
brick.
Yes, this was
From-
from FM Einheit.
Hey.
So it's very special to me, and that's why it's in my
Oh,
studio.
that's a special brick.
Yeah.
It is. Look him
That,
up.
I would definitely
He's
have
pretty
something
awesome.
like that.
Do you know Noy? You don't know Noy. Portlandia, anyone?
I haven't seen enough of that show. Okay, the next one is copper. The symbol is Cu. See you later. The number is 29 and the weight is 63.546 copper. Ooh, it's a beautiful color. I love the copper color.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it is a pretty color. Don't you have like a Rob has this weird copper colored where is it? That thing that you're supposed to make noises with. Where is
You're
it?
supposed to, but you don't. The mirror behind you, the frame, is kind of coppery from here, but maybe not
little
in
bit.
person.
Yeah,
No.
it's
More
sort of
maybe too
dull.
red or orange. Yeah.
Rob has this really cool thing that for the sound effect right there,
Yeah.
Rob.
But we got to take the headphones off. So that's the thing. We're strapped in. I don't have the wireless headphones.
We're
Otherwise,
tethered.
this
Yeah.
game would be over. I have so many
you know-
things I could get.
Oh my god, so much.
I don't know what you're talking about. The singing
We
bowl?
got-
No, it was like a thing that looks like a flower, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that thing out there. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Is that copper?
is it copper?
It's copper colored. Yeah.
Oh, it's not actual copper though.
I doubt it. It could be. It's
Yeah.
metal. So.
Yeah, because copper
be.
has a distinctive sound, doesn't it?
Sure. I know wires
Have
and
you ever
pipes
like
are made
hit
of copper.
a copper pipe?
Yeah, but pipes are not made for sound. They're made.
No,
to,
they're
like,
not. But they make a
They
distinctive
should be.
sound. And who says Rob, who uses brick to like make noises? It's not made for sound. Anything and everything is made for sound. Are you kidding me?
Anything.
Oh,
If you
shit.
want to take the headphones off briefly, we can move on. Some
Rob is
rearranging
like-
happening.
I have a long enough cable.
A long cable.
Yes,
Copper pipe.
there you go. That's what that
Ooh.
sounds like.
Man, he pulled that out of nowhere.
Oh no! You
Don't
should
wanna know
see-
where
You
he
should
pulled
see
that
some of the
out.
Not
cool
exactly
things
know
to
where
make
it
noise with around here, man.
Oh, I'll
There's
bet.
a lot of fun stuff here.
Yeah,
Like I
see-
said, I am very
just like-
jealous of your studio.
See, I have, because I went through this phase. So up here, I have a whole bunch of like, yes, they're just old shelves from refrigerators and
Yeah.
pieces of pipe and a big metal, my favorite big chunky ass piece of metal. I'll have to grab that because it's cool. A horseshoe, you know.
A horseshoe, yeah.
Oh,
kinds of
we
stuff.
we are never gonna be at a lack for sound effects today.
Nope,
Probably not.
nope.
Okay,
We're
speaking
also
of,
not gonna get through the whole thing. So,
Yeah, we're only on ski.
are we coming
Oh,
back
boy.
next week to do the rest?
man, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Spencer's
keep on.
No,
This is a
small
4-part
quantities of you
miniseries.
guys.
Well, this has to air in a week, so I don't know. We don't have much time.
No, we
All right.
don't.
Let's keep on chugging. Did you make a sound effect? I'm just gonna say
Yeah, that
yes.
was the copper pipe.
It was.
The next one is curium. The symbol is CM. The number is 96. The weight is 247 in parentheses. This is probably named after Marie Curie,
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
guess.
say. Was this an
gotta
element
be.
that she discovered? Because she discovered a lot of radioactive poisonous.
Yeah, she did a lot of science. She may have either discovered or they might have
Marie
named it after her.
She did a whole lot of
Schlodovsky.
science.
I think her name was like Marie Sklodowska Curie or something like that. She's got like
believe it.
they never include her entire name. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
I think she's the only person to get a Nobel Prize in like two big different sciences.
Oh, yeah.
Either the yeah. Okay. Just in the sake of speed, let's move on to the next one. Sound effect. I think Jax is playing Yahtzee now. More screws.
Cable adapters.
Oh, I love me some cable adapters. The next word is Darmstadtium. Darmstadtium. The symbol is DS. The number is 110. And the weight is 269. I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna.
extremely radioactive synthetic element.
Oh yeah, 110.
But,
that makes sense. It's one of the highest numbers.
Extremely.
All right,
I
Rob,
don't
sound
know about
effect.
that one.
I think I picked the
one's
right people for
cool.
this episode. The next one is probably pronounced dubnium or dubnium. The symbol is DB. The number is 105, and the weight is 262 in parentheses.
Dubium.
Dubnium, like a dubstepnium.
Indubitably.
I don't know. Indubitably.
Rob is trying to find another sound effect.
Yep.
We're having
I
too
don't think
much
he's-
fun with this, Spencer.
No, that's fantastic. This is an added
Oh.
element that I was not expecting. It's Jax's turn.
Apparently, Rob really likes these.
What
Now
is
we're
that?
getting personal. He's only
I
got
don't
65 of those wrappers in his garbage.
Is that like a bar wrapper?
He really likes them.
I think it's a Kind Bar alternative from Aldi.
Oh, gotcha. A generic one.
Yeah,
Okay.
called Only.
Only. There's Nine Inch Nails song called Only.
The next word is dysprosium. The symbol is DY. The number is 66, and the weight is 162.5. Dysprosium.
Oh, dysprosium. I thought you said
Yeah.
discos. I don't know what I thought.
Dysplosium.
I don't know what I thought you said.
Dysbrosium over here.
Dysprosium.
Dysbrosie
Sprah.
over here. All right, Rob's ready to make a sound. What you got?
He's like so ready to go.
And yes, it's
That's
tuned to a
beautiful.
note. It's tuned to
Wow.
a D, I believe.
A D?
Oh, that's appropriate.
So you need a whole bunch of them then.
Dysprosium.
Yeah.
Well, no, that is appropriate because that
Dysprosium,
was the
right, D?
end of the D's, and now we're moving into the E's, starting with Einsteinium.
Einsteinium.
The symbol is ES, the number is 99, and the weight is 252 in parentheses. And I did actually recently read, and the episode might have already aired. I read this one, Einsteinium. It was made in, I think, 1955, and Einstein died in 1955. So I think it was named after him because he had probably recently passed away.
So in honor
So
of
he didn't
him.
discover it.
It was just named after him.
It was a tribute.
Yeah.
Well, so like Copernicium was
Yep.
named after, but he was already dead, right?
Jim
Exactly.
Morrisonum.
Jim Morrison
Is named after Jim Morrison.
Oh yeah.
Obviously. We'll get there soon. Okay. Sound effect, please. The next word is this erbium? ERBIUM. I think that's a B. I have to, it's very, the text is so tiny, and I believe it is erbium. Yes, erbium. The symbol is ER, the number is 68, and the weight is 167.259. Erbium.
So it's a metal. Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of these are metals.
What is it?
Solid
Henry?
at room temperature.
It's used for laser optical amplification.
It's used for lasers.
Lasers. It's used for lasers, for laser surgery.
I love me some lasers.
Ah.
Sound effect, Rob?
Wait, that's the same one.
No, it's not.
No, I think it's a higher pitch.
Yes. I think this one's an E.
You're right. Is it
An
E?
E.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's appropriate.
Appropriate because we are now on the last E element, which is europium.
Europium?
Named after Europe. The
Oh,
symbol is
Europium.
EU. The number is 63, and the weight is 151.964. Europium.
Europium.
It's named after Thomas Dolby.
Or maybe it's
He had a
named
song called
after
Europa.
Europes.
Europe. Your rope, my rope, all of our ropes.
All of our ropes. I'm reaching the end of my rope.
I was about to say, you've reached the end of your rope.
Exactly.
Very good.
I redeemed myself. Somewhat.
Okay, you could redeem yourself again by making a sound effect.
Oh, I can't.
You can make one with your mouth too if you want, but that's fine.
Okay.
Perfect. The next one is fermium. Fermium. The symbol is FM, not AM, FM. The number is 100, and the weight is 257 in parentheses.
Is that named after Fermi?
I
Or
believe
is it
it
Enrico
is.
Fermi? I think was his
Yeah.
name. Italian.
There- He did- he's a
Wasn't
scientist.
he? Yeah, there's the Fermi Labs out in the burbs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we had a lot of those out here.
Science-y related labs in Illinois.
And they were all like originally, I think, for World War II research purposes for the
Yeah.
bombs and all that shit. Oh,
Oh, it's fine.
parental advisory.
She's
for one-
sweariumed.
She's swearing. Okay, sound effect, Rob. What exactly are those? They literally they're not symbols, but they
They are
Well, that's
symbols.
what it is. This one's a symbol
Was that
disc.
flattened? Oh,
oh yeah, it's so they're just really small.
Yeah. The other ones are actually called crotales. And
Huh.
they are little metal discs, but they're tuned to pitches, so they're
Cool.
used orchestrally, because you can play melodies on them.
Yeah. So do you have a whole set of those?
No, just 2. They're expensive.
Oh, gotcha. You're not a whole orchestra.
No.
The next word is fluorine. The symbol is F. The number is 9. The weight is 18.998403. Fluorine.
fluorine. Is that what's
Probably related to
used in-
fluoride.
I was gonna say, is that what's used in the toothpaste and in the water and
Yeah.
whatever? Isn't that stuff like runoff from like other chemicals? It's produced in the processing of something else.
Chemical
and
waste.
and they came up with an idea. Well, what are we gonna do with this? How can we make money off of it? And then they started putting it in the water. They started putting it in the in toothpaste.
I don't know.
What do we do with it? We feed it to people. That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Well, yeah, because
I
I,
mean-
guess it has
Supposedly it's good for your
properties
teeth, but
that, like-
I don't know.
well, it's supposed to be bad for teeth, and it's also supposed to be bad for like calcification of your pineal gland. Where's my tinfoil hat?
Yeah. Okay, sound effects.
Your turn. Nope.
I wanted to steal
Don't
it.
steal mine.
Sounds like feet stepping. Oh, is that gum? Okay.
It is.
The next word is francium. Like France.
Is it like France?
I think so. The symbol is
way.
FR. The number is 87, and the weight is 223 in parentheses. Probably
Okay.
named after France.
Probably.
Found in France or
It's my
made in
guess.
France.
And
Check
what?
the label. It says made in France.
Yeah. All right. Rob's ready for a sound.
Yeah.
Oh, that has a really good sound. I love it.
Right.
The next
See?
word is
We need a gong.
We have one.
I'm saying we need a gong for dead drop. I keep saying this. I will die on this hill. We need it. I keep
All
telling
right.
Rob that I want to come out on stage and just for one song, just hit the gong.
you
once.
literally got one right there.
I know. He won't let me.
All right. The next word is
No, 'cause you wanted,
gadolinium.
like, a big 40-inch gong. Or
Gandolinium?
Gad
Like Gandalf?
gadolinium. Maybe.
Gandalf?
The symbol
Gandalf
is
has his own
GD.
element?
The number is 64, and the weight is 157.25. Gadolinium.
Oh,
don't know.
I thought you said
Not
Gandolfinium.
Gandolfinium.
Gandolfium.
What is that for? A dolphin?
No clue.
Just wait till we get to Frodo in him. Frodium.
We already passed the Fs.
Frododium.
We're already on G.
We're in the
Wait, so there
Gs.
was only one
Oh,
F?
jeez.
No, there were 3.
I don't remember. Oh, Fermi and
Fermium, fluorine, and francium.
francium. Okay.
All right, we
okay.
got a couple more G's. Sound effect, Jax, or either one.
Oh,
Okay. It's just a hard ruler. Gallium is next. GA 3169.723. Gallium.
gallium.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know about it.
Gallium. Yeah,
They
neither
make
do
boats
I.
out of it?
Oh. Okay.
Never thought of that.
Gallium.
I don't know.
Arsenide is. Wait, no, that's something else.
All right, Rob, sound
Gallium.
effect. It's perfect. Germanium or germanium is next. GE 3272.64, probably made in Germany.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was probably either discovered or named after, right?
Yeah. Okay, here
don't
we
know what
go.
that's used for.
Sound effect, please.
Oh, I don't think that's loud enough.
Thank you. The next word is gold. The symbol is AU 79,196.96657. I've never heard of this. What's gold? Can you
Oh.
explain it to me, please?
What is gold?
Yeah, what is it?
Have you ever been to the Denver International Airport?
Yes.
Okay. You know about tinfoil hat, please. You know that the whole thing about how it's like it related to like Masons and the Illuminati and
right.
like the Denver Airport Commission, I guess, like embraced all of the conspiracy theories and all that. But they have like one of the terminals has two like little, I guess, like little inlays on the floor. One of them is like a little mining cart that has the element AU, right? Gold. And then the other one I think is CU, copper, right? Maybe. But yeah, I guess it's I guess it's a thing that they
Interesting.
bring attention to at the airport, along with all the other questionable things that they have there, like the murals, and yeah.
Hey, Rob, can you tilt the camera down a bit?
Oh, all you see is the top of my head.
You guys are a little lower than I would like.
It's like little Muppets.
There we go. Perfect. Yeah, gold. I mean, gold is a thing, and I don't know what to say about gold. So, we're not quite halfway through yet. So, Rob, can you please make a sound effect? Is that a stylophone?
It is.
Tra-la-la.
Love it. Okay, we are in the H's. The next word is hafnium. HF 72,178.49. Hafnium, just spelled HAFNIUM.
Hafnium.
Yeah. I will. I'll put a link in the show notes for just the periodic table, and people can go learn about all this stuff.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, we got to learn more. I haven't heard of most of these, like gold.
Like, yeah.
Jax,
what is
sound.
What even is that?
What even is that, Jax? A pen. The next word is hassium. HS 108 277 in parentheses. Hassium.
I don't think I've ever heard of that. What is it?
Never heard of it. I don't know.
How do you spell it again?
HASSIUM.
Hassium. Chemical element.
I think that you've heard of the next one. Rob, sound effect.
Woohoo!
I love you were about to do a clap, but no, that
we
wasn't good
Totally
enough.
psyched us out with that.
We already did a clap, though. You did.
No,
That's
I
okay.
did. I did.
Oh, all right.
I did the.
All right, you'll save it for
Damn
next
it.
time. The next element is helium. HE
Helium.
number 2, 4.002602. Helium. I wish I had some helium with me because I would inhale it and make my voice
I
sound.
was gonna say we can.
Like
make
I
all
think
kinds
we
of
should
fun
do
sounds
that.
way.
I really think we should do that for at least one song where I could do like, a backing track where
Just
I
do the
just
whole thing with
completely and
helium.
entirely do it like, oh, I'm hearing something. What was that?
That was me.
Rob is
Yeah.
making
Don't worry.
sounds.
Yes. I'm getting ready.
Oh, he will
Okay.
deliver with the sounds.
Oh
Challenge
man,
accepted.
helium. Inhaling the helium is not good for your brain, I hear, but every once in a while, I think it's pretty fun to do.
Well, you
just
don't
a little bit.
inhale it.
good for the
like you
soul.
hold it, right? And then you let it out.
No,
You don't
I think you're supposed to inhale it. And
Wait,
no matter
supposed to?
what. Yeah, 'cause it's
inhale.
gotta-
I don't think.
Gets you in
Never
trouble.
inhale.
Yeah, I don't
know.
think so. I would
Either
never.
way, it's still getting into your system somehow.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I guess we shouldn't do that. What are you looking
No.
for?
Oh, I thought I was
Just
running something.
just in
over.
moderation. Okay, sound effect time. I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Your
only we
system
could
is not
hear it.
connected correctly. Ooh.
You heard that?
Do it again.
Do it again, Rob.
See, this is what Rob does in his free time. He just has fun with sounds.
Yes.
Yes.
The next
Yep.
word is holmium. HO67 164.93032.
Homium. My
Holmium, young tiny dancer. Jax, make a sound. That was a good
That's it.
sound.
You can't compete with that.
That's it. You get a cackle.
All right, here we go with the very first element. It is hydrogen. H, number 1.0079.
Number
We love
The
one.
this is the thing. This is all the hydrogen comes together. Those single proton elements. They come together, and then you get a whole bunch of them together, and then you make a planet. And if you got enough of them, they come together and they make a sun. And there's enough gravity coming together to make them ignite and fuse together to make helium, and then to make the next one. And then you got a sun, and you got gases and heat and light and all that stuff. It all comes from hydrogen.
Yeah. Damn.
Sound effect.
hydrogen.
Wait. Why didn't it work?
Wait.
But wait, there's more.
I heard it. It's like a little chimey kind of thing.
Cool.
The next word is indium. INDIUM. And I am hearing myself coming out of the speakers now.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. IN 49.114.818. Now, I am wondering about the name of this. I question.
Right? Indium, what it's named after. They named it for the
Yeah.
indigo blue line in its spectrum.
Okay. I accept that. I do.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
indigo too.
It is the softest metal that is not an
Aw.
alkali metal.
It's so soft.
Aww. So it's
Sound
it's
effect.
tough exterior.
Yeah.
It's really a teddy bear of an element.
When you bite into it, it has a soft inner gooey center.
Oh, Rob.
What?
Is it me?
Yes. Sound effect.
Oh boy.
I thought your sound effect was just going to be, oh boy.
It could be.
All right. The next word is iodine. I-53 126.90447. Iodine.
Iodine.
It's like they use this a lot. Like you get like
Salt?
injected with iodine or put
Yeah.
iodine in things to make you see stuff or
Wait,
something.
that's iodide. Maybe, I don't know.
don't
Wait,
know.
isn't that used in like something to like
kill-
clean wounds?
Yeah, it kills germs and stuff, I think.
It's
Yeah,
like
I think so.
brown.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
brown. That's exactly what I think of too. It's brown.
Or at least
Okay.
it stains weird.
Yeah. Sound effect.
Oh! It's got echo and delay and oh whoa.
Was it? Could you
Jax
hear
had
that,
that
Spencer?
going. I heard a very high pitched sound.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And now show is over because nobody could hear.
But it wasn't as bad as for in Jax's ears.
No,
I
yeah,
heard
it was
that
loud in
very,
mine, too.
very loud
Yeah.
and clear.
I like that we've upgraded to the synthy sounds. All right,
See
the
what you
next.
started, Spencer.
Hey, that's why I said you guys were the perfect ones for this. The next word is iridium. IR 77 192.217. Iridium. I have a feeling this one is definitely radioactive.
Yeah, right? I feel
don't
like
know
I've
anything else
heard
about
this
it.
before. Iridium?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I just don't know anything about it.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's a metal. For sure, it's a metal. Let's see, anything fun from this? It's named after the Greek goddess Iris.
Because she was also a metal?
No, I guess the personification of the rainbow because of its colors and striking and
okay.
diverse colors of its salts. Okay.
Well, I know the next one is a metal. Jax, make a sound effect.
Oh,
That was amazing. The next one is iron. Fe 2655.845.
this is another one of those that's like named after a Latin, because
Yeah.
Pharaoh, right? Ferro,
Yeah.
not Pharaoh from Egypt, but
It was named after Iron Man, the great Italian peacekeeper.
Yeah.
no, the abbreviation, right? The symbol is
Fe.
Fe, which is for Pharaoh,
And
like Ferris, or
If you
Fierro.
are a big fan of trains, you are a ferroequinologist because it's the iron horse.
Oh my God.
Ferro equine.
That is me. That is I.
You love trains?
I love trains. I love
right.
trains. I hear them every day,
can-
all hours
You
of
can
the
call
day.
yourself a ferroequinologist.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the things I like to record and mess around with and find out, you know?
Yeah. While you're ironing. Sound effect time. It's quiet, but I heard.
Oots, oots, oots.
Yeah.
Ah.
There we go. The next word is now a younger me would have thought this was fake, but no, it's real. It's Krypton. KR 3683.80.
Wait.
Krypton.
Krypton. Isn't that what Superman is
Yes.
Yep.
is allergic to?
Yeah, he's allergic to it.
Oh, you poor man. You have really bad allergies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like me with your cat.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
Squish.
green in the Superman world, but here it says it's colorless, odorless, tasteless, and it's a noble gas.
It's
Krypton.
noble.
Okay. Sound effect time, Jax.
Oh, sound effect time. Okay, okay, okay. Do you hear that?
No, I'm testing for my turn.
Nice. The next word is lanthanum or lanthanum. LA 57-138.90547. I don't know anything about this. I'm just gonna chug right ahead to to Rob's sound effect.
Take me to
Yeah.
your leader.
That was awesome. The next one is Lawrencium. LR 103 262 in parentheses. So probably named after somebody named Lawrence,
Thinking the same thing.
right?
Lawrence.
I mean, what other possible thing could there be?
Named after Laurence Olivier? No, I'm just kidding.
Scientists at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. So yeah, I think I wonder if that's the same one that they did Californium.
Oh. I wonder if
Possibly.
they're all like next to each other
Yeah.
on the chart.
That's a good question. Let's see. Californium is number 98 and Lawrencium is 103. They're nearby.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Consistent with three. Yeah, California
Yeah.
knows how to party.
Jack, sound effect. That was a good sound effect. The next word is lead. I almost said lead, but it's pronounced lead. This is PB 82207.2.
That's another one of those that's named after something Latin, right?
Yeah.
Plumbum.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it says.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, plumbum.
Plumbum, plumbum.
Plumbum.
But if you read it like
I
that,
think we need a new element called plumbumium.
Plumbum.
Butterbumium.
Don't eat any paint with lead in it.
Yeah, no.
Sound effect time.
Yes, that was awesome.
All right, you got your next
I'm
hit
so
single.
glad we're recording this because we have to use that.
Yeah. All right, the next one is lithium. Li number 3, 6.941.
Nirvana
Lithium.
had an album named Lithium.
Oh yeah, and it's a drug that people take to I think calm down or something.
For people who have like manic depression or what is it called now?
Something like
Bipolar
that.
disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Sound
Lithium
effects, Jax.
is used in batteries.
Oh yeah,
Lots
true.
of batteries.
Thank you. The next element is lutetium. Lu 71,174.967. Lutetium. I just like saying it.
It's a fun one. It is
Yeah.
also a metal.
I think most of these are metals. That's what it seems like. All right, Rob, sound me.
It's derived from the Latin lutetia.
It's from my perspective, it's slightly turning into white noise, but not quite there yet.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's all right. The next one is magnesium. Mg 1224.305. I think you gotta get your magnesium in your diet, just like calcium
Oh yeah.
and
Magnesium is
Einsteinium.
good for you, right?
I take Einsteinium capsules every day.
No, for real?
No.
I actually believe that.
Jax, did you know that the word gullible is written on the ceiling?
It sure is, isn't it now?
Is it? Oh, it is.
You're not gonna get me with that one.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if you did that to somebody and you actually had the word gullible written on the ceiling, like in your own house. All right, Jax, please make a sound.
Oh, please make a sound. Yeah, I'm like running out of sounds.
With your mouth. Ooh. That's a very good whistle. The next word is manganese. MN 2554.93805. Manganese. I mean, I've heard of it.
Sounds
I
like
don't
a
know
language.
anything. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, they speak it in manga.
Wait,
In all the manga comics, that's what they
I was
speak.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's time for another electronic sound effect by Rob.
Waka 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 waka. It's
Okay.
Pac-Man.
That one actually reminded me of Q*bert. The bouncing down
I
the
remember
things.
Q*bert.
Which ironically is our next element.
You know,
Yeah.
Q*bert. There is a pinball machine at what is it? The one that's out in Brookfield. There's an arcade that has a
Q*bert?
Q*bert. Yeah, Q*bert
Ooh.
pinball machine.
Nice.
It's wild.
I'm not driving out to Brookfield to play it though. Okay, the next one is Meitnerium. Meitnerium. I don't know how to say it, but I'm going to
leave
say
him at the altar.
Meitnerium. Oh, nice.
Oh no, that's not what
MT 109268 in parentheses. I think, did I get that right? Yes, I did. Meitnerium. I don't know. All right, Jack's mouth sound effect time.
Oh, I'm running out of noises.
You're clearly not running out of noises. The next one is Mendelevium. I think that's how you would say it. MD 101258 in parentheses. Mendeleev, he was one of the scientists. I think he was the one who did the work with the genes, maybe.
Isn't that a bay?
Mandalay Bay.
Dmitry Mendeleev. chemist, inventor. Oh, actually, no. He was the one who formulated the periodic law in creating a version of the periodic table of elements. So the whole organization of this thing is because of Mendeleev. I knew he was important for something.
That guy, seriously, like what? What's the method to the madness?
There is one. That's the funny thing is, like, they're all organized in a very cool way.
Yeah.
Or very, like, logical way, but somebody had to put it together.
And it was that guy.
It was that dude.
All right.
So I'm glad that he got an element named after him.
Yeah.
Rob, sound effect. Yeah, that's definitely darkly alternative. Rob is just happy he gets to play with his toys.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty much what
You could say that.
that's pretty much what's happened here.
The next word is mercury. HG 80 200.59. Mercury.
Wait, what did you say the symbol is? A what?
HG.
HG. Yeah.
Yeah, like H.G. Wells.
H.G. Wells.
We've got mercury in thermometers
Yeah.
and things like that. That's all I know about.
Mercury. Did they used to put that in like light bulbs back in the day?
Probably. I think they put it in food too.
Oh.
I
yeah.
have no idea.
It was also a vehicle.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had a Mercury.
It's also a planet.
It is also a planet. We had a cougar to be exact. Cougar.
Mercury Cougar.
A Mercury Cougar. It was a
right.
big old boat of a car.
Jax, please make the sound of what that Mercury Cougar sounded like. There you go.
That is
the
not
next
what
one.
it sounded like.
No, but it's like a cat.
Oh, it's also a record label.
Mercury?
Mercury,
Yeah, Records.
Records. I'm trying to remember who's on it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah. Because you know we're going to keep tying things back to music, Spencer.
Obviously. All right, good luck trying to tie this one back to music. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's molybdenum. MO 4295.94, and it's spelled MOLYBDENUM. Molybdenum. I think that's how you say it.
It comes from a Greek word, molybdos, meaning lead.
Well, why isn't it then just lead?
Because lead is lead.
Yeah.
Lead was already taken.
I mean, they could have called it plum bum.
That wasn't used.
No.
Plumbo. I love it.
Okay. Rob, sound time.
It sounds like a NASCAR.
Yeah. Sounds like you're driving a saw. Okay. The next one is neodymium. Neodymium, I think. NEODYMIUM. ND.
You ready for this one?
Yes.
6144.242. What you got?
That's what your microphone is made out of.
Neodymium?
Yes. It's called endyme for short.
Oh.
No shite. Yes, it's a metal. It's a metal.
Oh, see, everything is
Neodymium.
related to music. I love it.
I mean, it's
I used to have
true.
one in there, but-
Oh.
But yeah, there's this particular metal that's what they put into those microphones.
Really?
They were the first ones to do it.
Interesting. See, we're learning all kinds of things.
That's why we're doing this podcast. Jax, please sing something.
Hey, 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 hey.
You did not have your neodymium mic, though.
No,
the
I
next
did
word
not.
is
Didn't need it.
neon. NE 1020.180.
Wait,
We all know about
neon is
neon.
a gas, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's used for neon lighting, which is
That's
why
the
if
only
you
use.
break those tubes, forget it. You're SOL, no lighting, no signage.
No. Yeah, somehow it's able to like be lit up. This gas can light up or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But how do you make it into colors, though?
I don't know. It's fascinating.
See, and that's like something like I probably am gonna go home and look it up, like how it's made or whatever.
Yeah, and then you're going to write a song about it.
There's
'cause
so
you
many
need to write a
questions
song
today
all
about
these.
everything that we've talked about. Oh,
Yeah.
you better believe I'm gonna write a song.
Oh, don't worry. We got like a whole bunch more.
Wait, we're barely on N.
Yeah. Sound effect time.
Wait, oh.
He's fiddling with the switches.
Oh, wait, you can't hear that.
Nope. Nice.
Excuse you.
Yeah, right. That's what I was like. What is this? It's the fart coming out of a little pig or
It's a
something.
little fart.
The next word is Neptunium. NP 93-237 in parentheses.
Neptunium?
Named after Neptune.
But why? Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
it's-
right after uranium, which was named after the planet. Okay.
Yeah, well, Neptune, Uranus, yeah. Interesting.
Okay, but why?
Because they were like, we don't know what to name things. We're just going to name things after the planets. We got Mercury. We have at least 3 of the planets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, sound effect time.
Sound effect time.
Jax.
Oh, me.
Don't think,
That was
just
it?
do.
That was it.
Silence.
Oh, that's a first. You clap. That was it. Okay, the next word is
Clapping.
nickel. NI 2858.6934.
Nickel.
Nickel.
I don't think nickels actually have
They used to.
nickel anymore. I think now it's just an alloy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how they did for all the other coins too.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah, the
expensive.
They're all-
pennies used to
yeah.
be copper.
Yeah. Nickel.
All right, sound effect. Oh. Ooh, that had a good beat to it.
Right?
Yeah, I like it. The next one is niobium. I don't know how to say this one. NIOBIUM NB 4192.90638.
On the FM dial.
Yeah, right?
Let's see. Oh, it's a hypoallergenic alternative to nickel. It's used in jewelry applications.
And now you can make a sound.
Jax.
Oh, is it me again? Oh,
It comes up
okay.
fast. It sounds like you just sent an email from Rob's computer. The next one is nitrogen. N714.0067.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. I mean, it's one of the more commonly known ones, but what do we really know
Yeah,
about it?
I was gonna say, what do we really know? What
does
do
it
we?
do at night by itself?
What does it do indeed?
we'll
what
never
are the
know.
applications? Let's see. Gas.
Yes, I got plenty of that.
Oh, okay. To inflate race car and aircraft tires.
Oh yeah. Well, and don't they use it in like the those gas tanks to make their cars go faster? Those nitrogen and there's like
Oh yeah,
the
right.
laughing gases
Isn't that
with nitrogen.
illegal
I think.
stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they use it in incandescent light bulbs.
All right, Rob. Whenever you're ready.
Dry ice. Okay.
Is it just like the clicking? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like a beat. Okay, I gotcha. Wasn't sure if that was it or not. The next one
I
is.
can't always impress. But I'm-
It's all right. You're already impressive enough. The next word is niobium. Did
Wait, we
we
did
do
that
that
one.
Oh,
That was the
sorry,
one that we
sorry.
just did.
Oh, yeah. No, I see what happened. It's nobelium.
Oh.
NO 102 259 in parentheses.
Is it
And
noble?
this, I think, is named after the Nobel Prize or the Nobel. Well, it's a noble gas.
Named in
something.
honor of Alfred Nobel, the inventor
go.
of dynamite.
Awesome.
It's
All right.
radioactive, which is
Jax,
probably most of these.
make a radioactive sound. What does that sound like?
Radioactive. What does that sound like? That sounds like my voice. Is what that sounds like.
Then that was it.
That was it.
The next word is osmium. OS 76-190.23.
Named after Ozzy Osbourne.
I was.
I
right.
sure hope so.
Well, they gave one to Jim Morrison, so they had to give one to Ozzy.
Oh, it doesn't say.
All right. I'm just obviously chugging through these.
Chug, chug, chug.
This has been a long episode. Rob, make a sound. That was very
That
cool.
was
That
cool.
sound reminded me of oxygen. Oh, 8.
Hey.
15.9994 oxygen.
Perfect segue.
Into what?
Into oxygen. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. What are you talking? Yeah. Oxygen, the stuff that we all need to breathe. I cannot live without oxygen, and thank you, plants, for feeding me your oxygen, because you're done with it. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to breathe it.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Oxygen is nice. Rob, give it. Oh, hello. Squish.
There's a cat.
Squish. She's here. Well, yeah, there's a cat, which is why I'm like.
Oh, the sniffles.
Yeah.
So-
I am severely allergic, and I did not take a pill when I came. So that's why.
With the cat, what sound effect would you like to make, Jax? Perfect. The next one is palladium. PD 46 106.42. Palladium. Isn't there like a theater called the Palladium or
I was
something?
gonna say, yeah.
In
I
Hollywood,
think it used to
at-
be
at New
a
York
nightclub
or
too.
San Francisco or something.
I think it was a nightclub here in Chicago at some point a long time ago. And then
Oh,
they
there's the whole
closed it.
Palladium Hotel Group, Palladium Books, Palladium Magazine. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Sound effect time. You guys are going to have to listen back to this and be like, oh, I like that sound. Let's do something
Oh,
with
yeah.
Yeah, let's use that.
Oh yeah.
that. The next one is phosphorus. P 15 30.973762. Phosphorus.
Used for like matches,
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
I think.
All right,
I think
Jax,
so.
make another one.
Oh boy. Okay. Wait, I think we did this one already.
That's all right.
Aw, we did. Yeah, I got nothing. Hank's
I'll just
head in
go,
shame.
Wow, 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 wow. The next word is platinum. PT 78 195.084. But I'm a premier platinum flyer with United, or at least this year I was, because I guess I flew so much last year. I got to the platinum status.
Here she is.
Hello, cat.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
She is an
If I were at
honorary
home,
guest.
I would have had a cat jump up on me at some point.
Honorary guest right here. Oh, she's stepping on the things. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rob, sound effect.
Scott, I have cat butt in my face.
That is a super cool alien spacey sound.
God.
Yes.
Next is plutonium, named after Pluto. PU 94 244 in parentheses.
Pu.
Pu, that's the symbol. I don't
What
know
is it
anything about
for?
plutonium other than it's radioactive, and
Yes.
they steal it in movies all the time.
Yeah. I remember it from Dexter's laboratory. Wasn't he always trying to get plutonium?
Probably,
For something.
probably.
Hi. Oh, those are claws.
Ooh,
Those were claws. And that was my sound effect.
perfect. I was wondering. The next word is polonium. Polonium. Po is the symbol. 84 209 in parentheses.
Polonium?
Maybe polonium. I would say polonium, but I don't know.
Polonium, yeah.
Polonium. Okay.
Yeah,
Is it named after Poland?
I think it's spelled a little different, but maybe. Rob, if you are ready, you may make a sound.
You may make a sound.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Nice.
And yes, it was named after Poland.
Oh, cool.
It was named after Marie Curie's native land of Poland.
Ah, okay. The next one is potassium. K. 1939.0983. I eat bananas. I eat a few bananas a week, and I get my potassium, all my K's in my bananas.
All your K's. Couple
Yep.
of K's here, couple of K's there. We got all the K's.
We got all the K's in here.
We got all the K's.
All right, another sound effect, please.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what this is. But that's fun, whatever that is.
That is fun.
It's like rubber, but it's not.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. It's just very hard.
I don't know what that's for, but that's fun.
Some of these, the text is so small. I'm gonna bring up a different list so I can actually read these easier. Because this next one is very, very strangely. Yes, it is praseodymium. No,
What?
praseodymium. Praseodymium.
Prazio.
Yeah, that's the
That's
next one.
fun.
It's PR 59 Praseodymium.
Prazio. I don't think I've never heard of that one. Or if I
Yeah.
did, I definitely do not remember.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Rob's ready for a sound. It sounded like one of those old school printers, but much more musical and rhythmic.
Like the dot matrix ones?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
brrr,
Yep. Okay, the next word is promethium. PM 61 in parentheses. So probably named after Prometheus, which is also Greek, I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, which I still haven't seen. I need to see those movies.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I feel like that was one of those movies that I tried watching a couple of times. Like Star Wars. I feel like it took me at least 4 or 5 times to get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jax, make a Star Wars sound. Yeah, I definitely remember that from all those movies. The next word is protactinium. Protactinium.
Like protractor?
Not quite. Protractor. PA 91 231 in parentheses. Protactinium. No clue. In that case,
Wait, so how many elements are there? Because you're flipping through the dictionary, right?
yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot. There's over 100.
Oh my
It's
God. We're
112?
never going to get through them all. We're already at 2 hours.
Do you okay? Well, so do you want me to just literally read the rest of them? Are you guys tapped out?
Yeah, and I could just create a sound effect score for it. Sound
Yeah,
effect.
there you go. Ooh, this is like
Like the learning
avant-garde poetry.
rainbow or whatever. The reading
Yes.
rainbow.
the learning rainbow.
The reading rainbow.
All right, just in the interest of time, I'm just gonna read them, and I'm gonna give all the same information, but we're not even gonna stop. I'm just gonna chug right through them. If
Chug,
you guys
chug,
are okay
chug.
with that.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, 2 hours is a long time.
Can you
Here
hear
we go.
Can you hear the music? Sort of.
No, but if you want to send me an audio file, I can lay it down underneath.
You're going to do a soundtrack.
Later. You want to do that?
Soundtrack for the periodic table of elements.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll just record whatever it's like grabbing here with the recorder.
Okay. Here we go.
This is so fun.
Radium, Ra, 88, 226 in parentheses. Radon, Rn, 86, 222 in parentheses. Boy, I need a piece of paper to follow along because this is so tiny. Rhenium, Re, 75, 186.207. Rhodium, RH, 45,
This isn't our
102.90550.
first rhodium.
No.
That's not it.
Ooh, this next one looks fun. Rentgenium, Roentgenium, RG 111, 280 in parentheses. Rubidium, RB 37, 85.4678. Ruthenium, RU 44, 101.07. And no, I am not 44. Not until next year. RU 44. Next is Rutherfordium. Rutherfordium. RF 104, 261 in parentheses.
So who is Rutherford?
Somebody. Samarium.
Ernest.
Oh, Ernest Rutherford?
A physicist from New Zealand.
Samarium SM 62, 150.36.
He was a good Samarium. No. Sorry.
That's what I was thinking of too.
I want to see myself out.
Scandium SC 21, 44.95591.
That's got to be named after Scandinavia.
Probably. Okay. Seaborgium SG 106, 266 in parentheses. Selenium SE 34, 78.96. Silicon. Now it's not silicone because there's an E at the end of that one. Silicon SI 14, 98.0855. Silver AG 47, 107.8682. Sodium. Yeah. I can hear it.
The soundtrack?
Yeah, it's very nice. I'm also hearing myself a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's because it's coming through the
It's the speakers, yeah. No worries.
I am digging the soundtrack though.
I think it's very appropriate for the elements. Strontium SR 3887.62. Sulfur S 1632.07. Tantalum TANTALUM
Sir, are those your tantalums?
I'm wearing my best Sunday tantalums. TA 73 180.9479. Ooh, this one sounds fun. technetium. Is that right? Technetium. TC, I think it's TC 4398 in parentheses. Tellurium, TE 52-127.6. Terbium, TB 65-158.92535. Thallium, TL, yes, TL 81-204.3833. Thorium, TH 90-232 in parentheses. Thulium, TM 69-168.93421. Oh, we're getting near the end. Tin, SN 50-118.71. Ooh, and now we're getting a cool visual of all the toys he's playing with. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Okay, titanium, TI. Wait, did I? Yes, TI. 22-47.867. Tungsten, W 74-183.84. Uranium, U 92-238 in parentheses. Vanadium, V 23-50.9415. Xenon with an X, XE 54-131.29. Ytterbium, spelled YTTERBIUM, YB 70-173.04. We have another one that's similar. Ytterbium, YTTRIUM, Y39. Why not?
Why?
88.90585. Zinc, ZN 30-65.39. And Jax, please make one more amazing sound effect.
It sounds like haunted house.
Yeah, it kind of does. All right.
It's like haunted
The
house.
last one is zirconium. ZIRCONIUM. ZR 40-91.224.
Made it!
We made it!
through!
Congratulations, everybody. Thank you
Y'all
for...
sat through this weird ASMR of the periodic table of elements.
Man, this I would have loved to do a full one, but boy, I'm ecstatic with what we were able to come up with today. All those crazy ass sound effects, from the mouths to the toys to the synths to the cymbals to all the gongs, all the stuff. That was fantastic. And not a single guitar was used.
Nope.
That's right.
No guitars.
No.
Banned.
What did you guys think of this?
This was
Ridiculousness.
fun.
Yeah, it was
This
great.
was so much fun.
Can you please?
This is almost what it's like when we write music.
Oh, I'll bet.
You start over here and you end up way over there.
Yeah. Well, obviously, if you liked hearing any of the stuff that they made, either with their mouths or their electronics, go check out their music. Where can they find your music?
Meltermusic.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Melter on Bandcamp and Instagram and Facebook.
YouTube. Check out our videos.
Yeah.
We have other videos there too.
Yeah.
Live performance videos up there as well.
Nice. Speaking of, do you have any live performances coming up?
We do.
What you got?
do.
Tuesday, November 14th
Yeah, 1
at
week.
Burlington in Chicago.
That's the day this is airing.
Stop, for real.
Well,
I'm
don't listen
serious.
to this. Come to the show and then listen to it on the 15th.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I might need to actually put something up at the front to say that you got a show. Where is it? Where's the show?
Burlington in Chicago.
It's on Fullerton. It's here in Logan Square.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Fullerton,
Fullerton
and
and Kimball Crossroads.
Yeah.
Cool.
See you at the crossroads.
One more time, just say, give me the whole the date and the location, like you're doing like a 5-second ad for Melter for this show specifically.
Melter, November 14th at the Burlington Bar on Fullerton in Logan Square, Chicago.
Awesome. I'm going to throw that at the top of the episode. Any other live performances coming up, or is that the only one that you've currently got scheduled?
To be advised, Rob,
You got
check the
one.
website.
well, I do have one because I have another project. I'm playing out at Brower House in Lombard, and that is for my Snapshot Anthology project, where I will be playing bass and doing vocals.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And obviously, check the website for any other upcoming dates.
Yeah.
Yes.
We definitely have something coming up in December, from what I understand. The one with Marcy.
The what?
TBD. TBA.
We may have a live live on the radio, but videoed as well in December. So
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you both so much for doing this weird
thank you.
experiment. And
Thank you. This was fun.
I loved it. I love hearing all the stuff. And until next time, this is Spencer and sometimes other people dispensing information. Goodbye.
goodbye.
Bye. Thank you for having us.
Bye.